All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits.
Imagine a universe where a single leap can cross 108,000 miles, where immortals clash with demons, and where a monkey can challenge the very foundations of heaven. Now picture this same monkey becoming a Buddha. Impossible, you say? Welcome to the mind-bending, reality-warping world of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. Buckle up, dear viewers, for we're about to embark on a journey that will challenge everything you thought you knew about heroes, gods, and the nature of power itself. By the end of our tale, you'll understand how the greatest rebel in Chinese mythology became one of its most venerated figures, and perhaps you'll discover a bit of the Monkey King in yourself. Our story begins not with a whimper, but with a bang that echoed across the cosmos. On the mountain of flowers and fruit, a boulder that had been soaking in the essence of heaven and earth for millennia finally burst open, revealing not a precious gem, but a stone monkey. This was no ordinary simian, mind you. As the creature opened its eyes, golden beams of light shot forth, piercing the clouds and startling the denizens of heaven itself. This monkey, who had come to be known as Sun Wukong, wasn't content to simply swing from trees and munch on peaches. No, from the very moment of his explosive birth, he was destined for greatness, or perhaps notoriety. It didn't take long for him to establish dominance over the other monkeys on his mountain home, but for Sun Wukong, being king of the monkeys was like being a big fish in a very small pond. He yearned for more. What drives a monkey to seek immortality? Was it mere vanity or something deeper? As Sun Wukong set out on a decade-long journey to find a master who could teach him the secrets of eternal life, he was driven by a primal fear that gnaws at the heart of every living being, the fear of death. But in conquering this fear, would he lose something essential about himself? Picture, if you will, our monkey hero studying under the tutelage of a Taoist sage, mastering arts that would make even the most accomplished human martial artists green with envy. The 72 earthly transformations, allowing him to shapeshift at will. The cloud somersault, granting him the ability to traverse vast distances in the blink of an eye. And most importantly, the secret of immortality itself. But power, dear viewers, is a double-edged sword. And in the hands of a monkey with more cleverness than wisdom, it became a weapon that would threaten the very stability of the cosmos. Armed with his newfound powers and a magical staff that could grow or shrink at his command, Sun Wukong wasn't content to simply return to his monkey kingdom. Oh no, he set his sights much, much higher. Heaven itself was now in his crosshairs. Imagine the audacity, a monkey born from a rock, now storming the gates of heaven, defeating celestial warriors and causing chaos in the realm of the gods. He crashes divine banquets, munches on longevity peaches, and even guzzles the elixir of immortality. The Jade Emperor and his celestial court were facing a crisis unlike any they'd seen before. Enter the Buddha, the embodiment of enlightenment, called upon as a last resort to deal with this troublemaking simian. What follows is a battle not of fists, but of wits and cosmic power. Sun Wukong, in his arrogance, accepts a wager that he can escape the Buddha's palm. With a leap that could span the universe, he flies to what he believes is the edge of existence. In a moment of humbling realization, Sun Wukong discovers that he never left the Buddha's hand. His journey to the 5 pillars at the end of the universe, nothing more than a trip across the Buddha's fingers. In an instant, the Monkey King's inflated sense of self-importance is punctured, and he finds himself trapped beneath a mountain, sentenced to 500 years of contemplation. But dear viewers, this is where our story takes an unexpected turn. For the tale of Sun Wukong is not just one of rebellion, but of redemption. As we follow his journey from imprisoned troublemaker to protector of a Buddhist monk on a sacred quest, we witness a transformation that speaks to the very heart of what it means to be alive. Through battles with demons, confrontations with deities, and quiet moments of reflection, Sun Wukong begins to change. The very qualities that once made him a cosmic nuisance, his cleverness, his strength, his indomitable spirit, now become assets in his quest for redemption. As we near the end of our tale, we find Sun Wukong transformed. The monkey who once declared himself equal to heaven now kneels before the Buddha, not in defeat, but in enlightenment. He who sought to conquer the cosmos now understands his place within it. And so, dear viewers, we return to the promise made at the beginning of our journey. How does a rebellious monkey become a Buddha? The answer lies not in the destination, but in the journey itself. Sun Wukong's path, from cosmic troublemaker to enlightened being, mirrors our own struggles with ego, our quest for meaning, and our potential for growth. In the Monkey King's journey, we see reflections of our own lives. His initial arrogance and thirst for powers remind us of our own ego-driven desires. His imprisonment forces us to confront the consequences of unchecked ambition, and his eventual enlightenment gives us hope that no matter how far we may stray, redemption is always possible. As we close the book on Sun Wukong's tale, we're left with a profound truth. True power comes not from dominion over others, but from mastery of oneself. The Monkey King's greatest victory was not in defeating celestial armies or demon hordes, but in conquering his own nature. And perhaps therein lies the most valuable lesson of all.